All right, I want to just explain where this came from and why it was so easy. It was easy. I mean, it took time. I had to find the time, and I wanted to sound somewhat intelligent, like I at least, knew how to spell a little bit. But all I did was I took this, and I put it on here. That's it, okay? And it just tells the story about my love for my son and how that got me off my butt, my love for strangers who are no longer my strangers, and then the twist is how my son and them became threaded together and became part of each other's life, okay? Hot dogs and hamburgers. One of my students who I love, not L-U-V. I don't like when people do that. You ever have someone sign L-U-V? If you want to say you love someone, say L-O-V-E, right? What's this L-U-V? With the text, you got enough time? L-O-V, who I love. He told me a story, how he worked as a salesperson, right? Traveling around, and he would be in diners, small diners, in the motels that he was staying at, right? And the only thing that he can order off the menu was hot dogs and hamburgers, because those were the only two words that he knew how to read, and he was too embarrassed to point to anything else because he didn't want people to discover his issue. You know what's embarrassing? What's embarrassing if people discover our issue, that we know that there's people out there that are hurting. If you saw someone on the ground and they were bleeding, right, you'd pick them up and help them. All right, there's no difference. There's no difference. So how I want to spend, now come on, how about that, hot dogs and hamburgers? That's right? That's what it was. Oh, stop. I just turned 50 last, and I lie about it. I actually had my driver's license. I went in with a little piece of ink and I changed it because I didn't want to, but now I'm okay with it. I'm over it. Thank you very much for caring. But I decided, I've pledged that the next chapter of my life, what I want to do is I'm going to do anything and everything and anything to make a dent in any small way that I can to adult literacy issues, because there is no reason in the world that no one, when people talk to teachers and tutors and they, everyone wants to know, Aunt June, what's the statistics? Tell me the statistics, right? And they could quote, well, 1 out of every 7 people reads under a certain level, or 14 million people in the United States. Who cares? Who cares about that? That's ridiculous. That's absurd, and it's insulting to me, because the answer should be 0. That's what the answer should be. How many people don't know how to read? The answer is 0, okay? So, I know tutors and teachers and people that do nice things, they don't want to talk about it, right? They don't want to, because you don't want to brag and you don't want people to think that you're narcissistic or you're cocky or you're conceited. Okay, I'm telling you this. I'm asking anybody who tutors or teaches or helps someone learn to read, start bragging about it. Start telling everybody you know what you do with your hour a week or your 2 hours a week or your whatever it is. Start bragging, because when they see the look on your face, okay, that glow, they're going to want some of that, okay? And then you could tell them how they can get some of that, okay? And with this, I always wanted to do this. Are you ready?